I'd like to say thank you for those of you joining today. My name is Austin, and I'm a support specialist here at Measure Square. I've been with the company for a little over 2 years now, and during that time, if you called in to support or emailed us, then chances are we've spoken already. It's great to see the turnout for today. You may also recognize me from some of our YouTube content, and I'm excited to share some of the things that we worked on to help others use our software more effectively. So throughout our webinar, we'll be asking for some feedback. If you could take a few moments to answer these questions, it would be greatly appreciated. These answers will help guide us towards creating more resources for you and also to host webinars with topics that relate more directly to current trends and challenges in your specific fields. I'm joined today with our team leader. Kevin, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Austin. Hi, everyone. My name is Kevin, and I am a senior support team lead here at MeasureSware. Like Austin mentioned, most likely I have probably spoken to some of you during training session or probably through emails or phone calls. So I'm very excited to be here today with my colleagues, Austin, to go over all the free resources that we offer to help you maximize your success with our software.
All right. We also have Lucas here helping us out. He'll be answering any of your questions. So throughout the webinar, if you just want to chat those in the box, then he can respond to you. We also have some time on the back end after our demo that we can use for Q&A. And then this meeting will be recorded and we'll have that up on YouTube as soon as it's ready to go. And you can, give us a like, share to someone who you might benefit from our webinar today. Just a little bit more about what we're going to be talking about today. Well, learning our program is similar to learning most things. It does take time, and the more you put in, the better your understanding becomes. We found that transitioning from pen and paper or another estimating software, or even when just starting out, the learning curve can be a bit of a challenge to navigate. So we're sharing with you some resources for you to take advantage of, and you can use this for yourself or share with your team as your business starts to grow. So self-learning, we have actually a few self-learning resources. These are available 24/7. They're online. You don't need to talk to a representative or wait on holds. So what those look like is we have a Udemy course. It's another website that hosts a lot of training, and we have ours on there for free. So we're going to be talking about what that looks like and how to start. We have a knowledge base that's full of articles that we've created. A lot of them are based off of questions that customers like yourselves have used and posed to us on the support team. And then we also have some blogs and a Facebook user group. Some exciting things that we're going to be talking about as well are AI Chatbot, and we'll give you a sneak peek into some of our other AI features that we've been hard at work at.
And our goal is always to give you the opportunity to provide you the learning to learn our program at your own pace without having to wait for scheduled appointments or office hour for support. And I know that since we are based in LA, we understand that those early morning hours can be very crucial for anyone on the East Coast. So by using these available resources, you can find your answer to your questions even during off hours. So in the next slide, Austin will do a quick demo over these resources and where you can find them on our website and also within the software itself.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Kevin. So we'll start with YouTube. The best way to search for information on our channel is through our YouTube channel and through specifically the playlists. So we have a couple broken out by platform. So Measure Square 8 commercial for Windows users, and then also Measure Square mobile for on-site using the iPad. So those are the ones that we're going to be looking at today, but there are many more playlists that we have available. And then I'll just share my screen. I'm going to switch over to share our website so you can see what it's like to access those resources. We go to our website. Perfect. There it goes. So this is our main website. Right at the top, we have a few different things like our trades and products. We also have our resources. So if we go to YouTube, let's see, I need to do it this way. This is our channel here. You can see a lot of our webinars that we've hosted in the past are right at the top. This webinar will join them after that's ready to go. But we can navigate to our playlist by clicking on this button here. And we can see, we've got a lot of content on our channel. So we'll just use the search feature to search for something a little bit more targeted. So we'll go Measure Square 8 first. You can see there's a few different playlists that we have, including an advanced series. But here you can see our commercial flooring takeoff and estimation for Measure Square 8. This has 100 plus videos. And if you click on the view full playlist, you can see each of those individual videos. They are typically shorter and more targeted information. So that really helps out to find the information that you might need at that moment. And my favorite trick is to use the Finder feature. So on any web browser, you can hit Control and F as in Frank, and then we'll just go for bathroom here, if I can spell that correctly. Perfect. And then you can see it search through all 109 and put us about halfway through to get to this bathroom design video. So this one is a little bit longer, sitting at 18 minutes just about, but you can see the average is below 5 minutes. So you can get through a lot of content fairly quickly. Now if we go back, we'll take a look at what our mobile one looks like. So Measure Square Mobile, type that in, search for that playlist. Again, it's going to be the bigger one with more videos. So we got 107 videos on this one. You can view the full playlist and you can do the same thing, have that same utility. So next on our list, we'll go to our Udemy courses. So Udemy is another website. Our instructor, our master trainer, James Wisdom, he's also our senior VP of strategic partnerships. He's been with the company for just about 10 years now. He's got a wealth of resources, and he's put a lot of great content into our tutorials for you guys on this platform. So these are free courses. You can see they got pretty good reviews. And here's one for Measure Square 8, and here's one for Measure Square Mobile as well. These are learn at your own pace. They're broken down into different sections, easy to keep track of where you are and continue from where you left off. And if we go back to our website, again, in that resources section, we'll go to our knowledge base. So this is our preferred method for learning. This has a lot of great content. Everything here has been curated for you. You can see just the big ones that we've been talking about today, Measure Square 8 and Measure Square Mobile. But we also have cloud here, as well as a few other things that a few other sections full of a lot more information. But the cloud one, we understand that, as an estimator, you may be using the program more often and you might not have to deal with sharing or licensing or anything like that. But if you do every once in a while, it can be easy to forget that information. So this is a really good place to look for that. And then finally, we have our blogs. So our blogs, we have a few of them. We try to do one just about every month. So you can see all these from March, November, December, just last month. And it has a lot of different information for industry insights, event updates. So we're attending the Surfaces show, so hope to see many of you there. And, you can be sure to find an article on our blog post about that, as well as any other trending topics in the industry. We'll go back to our slides here. And we'll go to our Facebook user group. So this one is for like-minded professionals. We want to build the community, make sure that you guys are able to have a forum page where you can share tips and tricks. And let's see how to access that. So we actually, at the end, will have the invitation QR code. But let me just actually switch over so we can show you that user group as well. So here's Facebook. For those of you familiar with it, you've probably seen it about 1,000 times. Make sure everything's coming through okay so you guys can see. You can post anything on here, your accomplishments, your challenges, and you can collaborate with everyone else. So you can comment on their post, you can give them a like, you can send encouragement or tips and tricks of your own.
Hey, Austin, looks like there's some lag on your end. I do not see your Facebook screen.
Okay, yeah, let me see if I can fix that real quick. Window. It's still doing the same thing.
It's working now.
Okay, perfect. So this is our Facebook user group. We got a fair amount of members. It is a private group, so we're only going to have only going to have Measure Square members in here, as well as any affiliates. And just like Facebook, you can post something. You can add comments to other people's posts and give them likes, support. And yeah, we have some people in here also to assist, but hoping to see this community grow. And we'll go to our AI next. So we'll show you from Measure Score 8. Okay, great. So the first section of AI I'd like to talk about is going to be our auto takeoff feature. So a lot of you some of you may be familiar with it already. It is currently in the program, but we're going to bring some new utility to it. So it's going to become more accurate. It's going to become faster. It's going to become just a little bit more well-rounded. So if you have an imported image, you do need to set the scale. So we'll make sure the scale is set, and then we can just right-click on that and do the auto takeoff beta. So we'll be improving. We'll just do a short loading screen. It'll tell you how many rooms it creates, and then we can take a look at what the return is. So let's give a couple moments for that to load. Then you can see here, out of this image, it got, let's call it 90%. We got 24 rooms created, so we'll click OK. That's all great. And you can see each of these rooms is broken out. It does a really great job. And if we zoom in here, we can showcase another feature. So this is something that it's not in there yet, but it's coming very soon. This is going to help with room relabeling. So this is kind of a more automatic feature. So you just need to go to the second menu from this dropdown for the draw tool and select text, PDF text as room name. So with that enabled, you can go and you can draw your room. We'll just do this one quickly. And then you get this box to the side. So this is Med Center, room 128. So we can do Med Center,
Can I stop you for a second? Can I stop you for a
Yes.
second? It doesn't show your pop-up, so you might need to share your entire screen.
Okay, great. Okay, so we'll just delete this room and start over for that. So Med Center, room 128, Med Center, room 128, you can see that here. We'll click OK, and you can see that's been relabeled. You can adjust that as normal, so you can change it from here. You can also change it down at the bottom of the screen. And we'll just do that one more time in another area so we can see what that's like. So this one's a biohazard, room 116. We'll go to draw. Just going to make this one really quick. And then it does detect the order that you select. So we did Med Center, room 128 last time, so we'll do the opposite. So we'll do 116 biohazard. You can see that there, and click OK. And it's just that easy. So as you go through, you do your rooms, we'll be able to make sure that they're labeled appropriately. And then going forward, we're actually going to be adding more utility to that as well. So this is just kind of like a sneak peek for that. And since we're inside the program, I'd like to take the opportunity to showcase where you can find our learning resources from Measure Square 8 as well. So we have this question mark at the top of the program where you can click and you can go to search our knowledge base, and it also takes you straight to the Udemy course specific for Measure Square 8. So again, it's a free tutorial hosted by James Wisdom. And you do need to create an account from the Udemy page. It is hosted on their website, but that's quick and painless. And then you can enroll and go through that introductory course. It is pre-recorded, instructor-led from A to Z, all the way from import to quote. So we'd love to see that there for you guys. And we'll do one more jump. One is going to be here. So we do have a support assistant. So this is the AI support assistant. Many of you may be familiar with ChatGPT. So we have something like that that's going to have some really good content for our knowledge articles. So it'll link our articles, it'll link our videos. If you just have a question, I'm just going to paste one in here real quick, and we can see how that operates. So I have an opening between the kitchen and dining room area. How can I create one in Measure Square 8? And this is the example that it gives. So steps to create a wall opening, you're going to access the split wall segment tool, and then you're going to designate the area where you want to remove. So you're going to click 2 points to section that out, and then you're going to delete that with a right click. So for those of you that like that text-based format, you can just read through there and follow along and get that done. But for those of you that need a little more visual cues, it does reference the article where it got that information. And then it takes you straight again to our knowledge base. So a really great job to do that. It has step-by-step information. It's annotated. You can follow through along not only clearly, but also quickly. So that way you can get your bids out on time. I'd also like to show you how we can see this information from Measure Square Mobile. So just like inside Measure Square 8, we do have that ability from Measure Square Mobile. Let me just grab my screen over there. I'll do this one. Okay. Perfect. So from Measure Square Mobile, in that top corner, you have the information icon or your account portrait icon to get to your account information. And in the highlighted section for Quick Start, that's where you can access the next bit of information. And then this will take you from inside your iPad, from Measure Square Mobile, the application, to our knowledge base. And these are all links showing you, how to get started, download, install, register, create a room, add doors, all the getting started mechanics. So that'll get you up and running as quickly as possible.
And Zero to Hero takes time, and we are with you every step of the way. But our free learning resources are there for you when we are not. So our Facebook user group is another good place for you to share your tips, tricks, and also challenges to other users, and also to become a part of a community. And the future is looking bright for us. We are working on bringing you an easy way to track your progress and also grow as a company, as well as access to your resources such as recordings from your training session. So the customer success portal is still in the early days, and we are anticipating to bring these features to you sooner than later. And we are also very excited to start strong with AI in 2025 for you. And we have always put feedback from people like yourself into our software and would not be where we are today without it. So we would like to continue working with you to make the most of our software and also bring out the excellent in every estimation. And on the right side of the slide, you can see we have the support contact information. We have the email and phone number. If there's any question that you guys have for me or for us, you feel free to send us an email or give us a call. And also on the bottom, we do have the QR code for our Facebook user group. So feel free to use your phone and scan the QR code, and that will send you the invitation to join our user Facebook group. And if you have some time, we do have a few questions in the poll. And if you can take your time and answer those questions, that would be very helpful for us. And in our next slide, it's going to be for the Q&A section. So I think we'll take a few minutes to answer any question that you guys have for us regarding the AI tool or the learning resources. So if you guys have any questions right now, feel free to write them in the chat. And me and Austin and also Lucas will take some time to answer your questions. And if we do not get to your question, do not worry about that. We'll email you with the answer to your questions after the webinar as well. So I saw one of the questions from Daniel. He asking if some of you guys don't have a Facebook account. Are there any other options? Currently, we don't. Hopefully, in the future, we can look into another way where we can, build out a form somehow using our Zoho, community in that way so that we can have you guys join that. Maybe that could be an option. But currently, Facebook is the only place where we can, pose questions from all the users and share answer and tips and tricks. Yeah, Daniel, if there's anything else coming out in the future, we'll make sure to let you know. But currently, we do not have that option. There's a question from Danny. He mentioned that, can you change the scene color in the mobile app? Yes, you can. I can double check that with you. And I can have the support team reach out to you, Danny, with the instruction. So yeah, thank you for that question. For Jacob, is the AI available already? For the AI take-off feature, the autocomplete rooms, we do have that available already. For the label, for the room labels, we do not have that ready, right, Austin? It's coming out soon, correct?
Yeah, so the room labels, they're not out yet. Those will be coming with our next update, I believe. I don't have a tentative release date yet, but yes, I see another question as well, that some people are not able to see the auto takeoff. It is available for the commercial license. So if you have the multifamily, you'll need to upgrade for that feature. I've got a question from Jeremy about the update for the AI auto takeoff. So he's on version 10.2.8.2, and for that version, it's not doesn't have any of those changes that we've been working on yet. Those should be rolling out alongside the auto takeoff, or not the auto takeoff, the auto room labeling.
Hi, Darren. The AI chatbot is not live yet. It will be soon goes live, but it's not live yet.
And I'm just going to go back to the last screen so that if you guys wanted to use that QR code, you had access to that. I'll leave that up for you guys.
Tori, At the moment, we do not have any plan to add the auto takeoff to the family license. I can check with you on that, but I don't think it's currently on our roadmap to have that added to the multifamily license.
Good question.
So the commercial license does not come with the option to use the mobile app. Those are the two separate licenses. So you will have to purchase them separate.
For our Mac users, I see a question from Denny. Any future plans to allow the software to work on Mac? So we don't have any plans for it to come to Mac. As far as MeasureScore 8 program goes, we do have a CRM is web-based, so you'll be able to access that through Safari or through Chrome, your regular internet browsers. Donald, I see a question from you about removing extras. That one looks a little bit specific, so if we can follow up with the email, we'd be glad to answer that for you.
I think those are all the questions that you guys have for us today. So again, I would like to say thank you to everyone joining the meeting. And if there's any extra question, again, feel free to reach out to the support team. We have the email, the phone number on the screen right there. And I hope you guys have a very good day. How about you, Austin? Any last words to the rest of the users?
Yeah, it's great to see everyone that was able to make it out today. Thank you again so much for joining. We love doing these webinars for you, so that way we can, bring you the latest and greatest from our team.
Perfect. Thank you, everyone. And I hope you guys have a good day.